There was once a young man named Daniel. Daniel was clever, curious, and full of energy. He always wanted to achieve great things. But there was one problem. Whenever he tried to study, his mind jumped from one thought to another. He thought about his friends, he thought about games, he thought about everything except the work in front of him. Daniel worked hard, but his results were poor. He began many things, but he never finished them, and slowly he lost confidence in himself. One evening, tired and disappointed, Daniel went to visit a wise old teacher in the village. The teacher was calm, gentle, and respected by all. Daniel asked him,
"Why can't I succeed even when I try so much?"
The old man smiled and said,
My son, your mind is like the sunlight. When it spreads everywhere, it warms nothing. But when you focus it through a glass, it has the power to burn wood. That is the secret of success. That is the power of focus.
The next morning, the old man gave Daniel a simple task. He handed him a magnifying glass and a piece of paper. "Go into the sunlight," he said, "and try to burn this paper." Daniel ran outside. He held the glass quickly, but the light scattered. Nothing happened. He grew restless. But then he remembered the teacher's words. He slowed down. He held the glass steady. The light gathered into a single bright point, and suddenly a thin line of smoke rose from the paper. In just a few moments, the paper began to burn. Daniel's eyes widened with wonder. He understood. The old man's lesson was true. From that day, Daniel changed his habits. When he studied with full attention. When he worked with all his heart. He stopped trying to do many things at once. He chose one task and gave it his complete focus. Soon, his progress surprised everyone. He became faster, he became sharper, and his confidence grew stronger each day. Years later, Daniel returned to thank the old man. He said,
"Master, now I understand. Success is not about doing everything. It is about choosing one thing and giving it all your mind and energy."
The old man smiled.
My son, that is the power of focus. Remember this truth and you will never fail.
Moral of the story: your energy is limited. Your time is limited. But if you focus your mind in one direction, you can achieve anything.